guys, and today I'm going to be talking about the paleo diet, the fabulously popular paleo diet that has been tried in different forms before. Atkins, whatever, a bit more emphasis probably on not having so much processed foods and the latest versions of these diets. So why are we interested in this period of our history as an example of how we eat, or a way to get back to how our grandmothers ate? Is there, what happened before the paleo period? What did we eat then? Do we really, are we really carnivores? Are we really have the teeth and the ability to run fast enough to chase down the wild animals? We had to wait till we developed spears and things like that before we could eat these foods, and even then they ran away. So it's an interesting prospect that this is now how we're projecting what it is that we're supposed to be eating, and quite often trying to get into a ketogenic state by eating so much fat that we're not burning our first, carbs. So to do that, obviously, you have to eat an awful lot, or just only those things, and everything else is classed as bad. But what nutrients is there really in meat? Do they have vitamins? Do they have antioxidants? Are we really adapted to be eating a diet like that? So if we're not adapted to eating a diet like that, then what happens is something called all-cause mortality. So all-cause mortality means that you die younger from a range of different causes. Having a fatty liver isn't a good way to increase your health, and it's not particularly good for a lot of your other organs as well. Sometimes having a high-fat diet is suggested for people. They can be people who have brain injuries or who are having seizures. But this is like suggesting something for everybody that suits just a few people. So when do I suggest a high-fat diet? It can vary. It can vary from person to person. It's not usually a long-term strategy. It might be just something that's short-term. I have suggested it once for somebody who had very dry skin, and that looked like a long-term strategy for that particular person. So there are different ways to eat high-fat diets, different amounts of nuts or seeds that you could put in, different kinds of foods, from just straight animal foods or processed oils or whatever. So I hope that we can learn from the science or the long-term studies that have looked at what creates our health in the long run, or health and longevity, so that we can live healthier and longer lives. So probably the emphasis on healthier, so that we enjoy that life as well. So I hope that you are going to eat to be well.